Hello, welcome to the University of South Florida. My name is Logan Feinberg, and I'm an admissions recruiter advisor here at USF. We thank you for your interest in our university and invite you to find out what USF has to offer. In this video, we will discuss what makes USF one of Florida's 3 preeminent universities in our state of Florida. We will discuss what sets USF apart from other institutions. We will discuss our application process, and we will discuss the admissions process as well. The USF system is comprised of 3 different campuses. We have USF Tampa campus, USF St. Petersburg campus, and USF Sarasota Manatee campus. At USF Tampa campus, we have over 180 different majors and concentrations, over 600 different student organizations, over 40 different fraternity and sorority chapters who do wonderful philanthropic work around the Tampa Bay area, and 16 of our 17 NCAA Division I athletic programs are all housed within our Tampa campus. It is, in fact, the largest campus across the USF system.
My name is Kason Watson, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about the St. Petersburg campus. Our St. Petersburg campus is located between downtown St. Pete and Bayboro Bay, giving students access to world-class museums like the Dali, open-air markets, eclectic cafes, and internship opportunities with our business partners at the Innovation District. While in the waters next to campus, students can kayak, paddleboard, and sail. USF St. Pete is home to students who study a number of disciplines, including entrepreneurship, marine biology, journalism, and digital communication. Over 100 student organizations and 3 residence halls keep students connected to a rich campus community.
Hello, my name's Paige Deemer, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about the USF Sarasota Manatee campus. The USF Sarasota Manatee campus is the smallest among our 3 campuses, but it offers a tight-knit community feel where faculty know their students by their names. This campus is located just minutes away from Sarasota Bay and the beautiful beaches of Siesta Key. Renowned attractions like the Ringling Museum, the beaches of Anna Maria Island, and the Van Wezel Performing Arts Center are also located nearby this campus. Experiential learning here allows students to engage in real-life experiences through on- and off-campus opportunities. A unique partnership with Mote Marine Laboratory allows our biology students to actually take labs at the beautiful and popular aquarium. Our Culinary Innovation Lab is located in downtown Lakewood Ranch and is actually a fully equipped teaching center for the students in our hospitality and management program. Students have access to over 30 exciting programs at the undergraduate level and graduate level.
As you make your way through the college search, you'll notice there's a lot of similarities between the schools that you might be looking at. We want to talk about what makes USF different. We have 3 distinct campuses. We have the large Tampa campus, we have the waterfront St. Petersburg campus, and then we have the more tight-knit Sarasota Manatee campus. Each campus has a different feel, different experiences, different class sizes, and we encourage students to explore all the different campuses on your college search. USF is well vested in the Tampa Bay area, and the Tampa Bay area is well vested in USF. We have a strong alumni base in the Tampa Bay area, and a lot of local businesses provide full-time employment, part-time employment, and internship opportunities to our students. We are also engaged in the Tampa Bay community through many community service projects. This includes Stampede of Service, an event where students go out into the community and give back through volunteering.
At USF, we take pride in making a global impact. We have a saying, we like to take USF to the world to bring the world to USF. We have a student population that encompasses over 140 different countries and student representation in all 50 states and territories. We are also very proud to say that over 40% of our student population come from diverse backgrounds. With dozens of iconic places to see around the globe, we encourage you to broaden your global horizon and to earn college credit at the same time. USF is one of the fastest rising universities in the nation according to U.S. News and World Report. At USF, we offer extensive study abroad opportunities. These programs can range from a few weeks to a few months to a few semesters, even year-long programs that span across the globe, ranging anywhere from England to France to Japan or Costa Rica.
Our research is extensive. USF is a Tier 1 research institution. We do research in every single discipline that we offer. A large percentage of research activity is led by faculty and graduate students, but there are also numerous opportunities for undergraduate students to have valuable research experiences. Exciting research at USF has led to incredible innovations. USF ranks 1st in Florida, 7th in the nation among public universities, and 16th worldwide among all universities granting new U.S. patents.
Student success is more than a selling point, it's a promise. With academic support services, career counseling, health services, and more, it's easy to see how we support our USF Bulls both inside and outside the classroom. Thanks to all the support that we offer, USF students continue to excel in the classroom. For the 2019-2020 academic year, we saw a 91% retention rate with an average of 3.2 GPA.
We are now going to discuss the freshman application process. There are 4 easy steps that students must take to complete their freshman application. Step 1 is applying. You can apply through the Coalition application, the Common application, or the application through our USF admissions website. There is no preference based on which application you complete. Please only complete one application. Step 2, you must pay your application fee. There is a $30 application processing fee in order for us to evaluate your freshman application. We do accept college application fee waivers from College Board, ACT, and the NACAC College Application Fee Waiver. Step 3, you must submit your official high school transcripts. These transcripts must be sent officially from your high school. We do accept electronic transcripts and hard copy transcripts if they are sealed and official. If you would like to submit your own transcripts, please make sure they are sealed, official, hard copy transcripts that can either be mailed to our office or delivered in person. Step 4, official test scores. USF does require official SAT and or ACT scores that must be submitted directly from the testing institution.
We accept both the SAT and the ACT. That does not mean that you have to submit both. We accept either test. We recommend testing more than once, as studies show that students often perform better the second time or the third time they test. We superscore both the SAT and ACT. This means we take the highest score from each subsection and compile them together to make your highest composite SAT or ACT score. For comparison, the middle 50% test score ranges for freshmen admitted to USF are for fall 2020, a 28 to a 30 ACT, 1270 to a 1340 on the SAT. For summer 2020, the 24 to 25 ACT and an 1160 to 1190 SAT.
When reviewing your high school transcript, we do not look at the GPA that's listed on the transcript. We use a recalculated GPA based on the academic subject areas of English, math, natural sciences, social sciences, and foreign language. The good news is that this recalculated GPA is weighted, so you will receive an additional half point for each honors, pre-AP, or pre-IB course that you receive a C or better in. Likewise, you will receive an additional full point of weight for each AP, IB, ACE, or dual enrollment course with a C or better. The middle 50% GPA ranges for freshmen admitted to USF are, for fall 2020, 4.1 to 4.4 GPA, and for summer 2020, a 3.7 to a 4.0 GPA. USF's freshman priority application deadline is November 1st. Admission to USF is competitive, so completing your application by November 1st allows your application to receive priority consideration before the admission requirements increase later in the year. If you want to be considered for merit-based scholarships, please make sure you complete your application by the scholarship completion deadline listed on the USF admissions website. The final application deadline is March 1st. This is the last day for freshman applicants, so please don't miss out on this deadline. Finally, May 1st is the deadline for accepted students to submit their $200 admission deposit or your admission deposit waiver to hold your spot in the freshman class.
Thank you for taking your time to learn about the University of South Florida and what makes us a great institution. Between our 3 different campuses, our various locations, there's something for everybody within the USF system. We encourage you to explore all 3 campuses in your search of USF.
If you have any questions about USF or the admissions process, the Office of Admissions phone number is 813-974-3350. The email address is admissions@usf.edu.
To learn more about USF, we encourage you to explore our website, take a virtual campus tour, attend one of our events, and explore our campuses. Remember that the college search is not just about finding the school with the best academic programs. You must also make sure that you are comfortable and find the school that best fits you.
We look forward to working with you soon and hope to see you on campus. Go Bulls!
Go Bulls!
Go Bulls!